any closer and they die. You shouldn't have come.
You don't have to do this. Just give them to us and we'll go.
Too late. They're ours now. Kill them. Kill them all.
Oh God.
No.
Oh God.
Get out of the way.
Marcos, no! Don't kill them!
Oh my God.
Lauren, you have to fight. Remember who you are.
Yeah. Fight. You can do it.
Esme, look at
Yes.
You told me that story about what the humans did to you when you were kids.
Yep.
They forced you to use your powers to do things that you hated.
Yep.
How is this any different?
Esme, please.
There is no I, Esme. There's only we.
There is an I.
Nothing.
No, she's not nothing. She's my friend.
Yep. You can do this, please.
I can't leave them.
You can go with them.
It causes damage.
What kind of damage? It wasn't you.
What are you saying for?
Oh, she doesn't deserve more guilt. And neither does Andy trying to make the right choice.
No, that was not your fault.
It wasn't you.
Do anything.
You saved us.
We had the chance to stop what's about to happen because of you.
I saw how hard you fought.
Yeah.
I've never been prouder of you both.
Yeah, we do.
We need to move.
We've got to stop Reva. Vile person that she is. I'm so upset for Lauren and Andy. You can do it, guys. I'm so scared. Don't do something reckless. I felt such a bad feeling with all the Reed flashbacks we've been getting and how it hurts kids, and I have no sympathy, especially for Fade and that guy who I think were both, I know Fade was, ex-Underground members. You're not alone. Oh gosh. Ha! Oh God! Oh my God! Fade! It's Fade! Shoot! Yes! Sorry, I really don't like Fade. Oh my God! Oh, Reed, please don't sacrifice yourself. I mean, take out Reva, yes, but
Lose control of their powers. And I already can't control mine. We can use that. We have to.
yeah, that's a good point. Oh God!
Stop my medical from Dr. Risman. That the energy eventually is going to tear me apart.
It won't. You don't know to trust her.
Take care of our family. Take care of our kids.
You didn't even say goodbye to them.
I have to. It's the only way. I love you.
Oh God. You don't want him to die. He's got to survive this, right? I love you, Reed, okay? You've tried so hard to be a good man and to right the mistakes you made when you thought you were doing the right thing, and oh God, I feel sick. Oh God.
Send someone more formidable.
Oh, you don't even want to underestimate him, you bitch.
I've been keeping is moving forward one way or another.
I wouldn't count on
Humans
that.
and mutants couldn't live together before.
Because you and the purifiers have made sure
Yep,
that they
exactly what I've been saying all season. You can do it, Reed, okay? You can do it. It's not going to kill you, but you can do it. I mean, I'm scared it's going to kill him. It's not. Okay, Reed, yes, fight it. Oh God, this is too much. This music as well. Oh, you can do it. You're getting closer. You're all gonna be fine. Oh God, Reed, you can do it, okay? Oh, I love my Mutant Underground family.
You wanted the power of the Von Struckers.
Yep, you've got it.
It's all yours.
Oh my God. Yep, the Von Struckers are mighty powerful. See, the Fenris power doesn't kill Andy and Lauren, so this power won't kill Reed, right? Oh God. Oh my God. Von Struckers are not to be trifled with. Oh, not this song.
We weren't there when we lost you. We'll live with that for the rest of our lives.
No.
But we know that what you did for all of us.
You died so we could come together. So we could heal.
You died to stop
You should have died instead. Oh,
And you died so we could be with the people we love.
oh, I'm so happy.
We'll be together soon, baby. For good.
Esme good.
Time, I confess my
Oh good, Esme good. I knew I could believe in you.
Leading the Bureau.
I can't feel my hands, they're so tingly. Oh no.
We'll keep fighting. But I want you to know. I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Dad.
Goodbye, Reed.
We need to get Clarice back now, okay? We're gonna lose Reed. We need Clarice.
In DC, I'll go.
I'm glad Esme's with
But
us
in the
now.
past couple of weeks, I've had contact with some of your family's sacrifice. They need help. Leadership.
Well, do they understand the mutant underground is gone?
No. You're building something new.
We'll make a new one.
Yep. Oh, I can't feel my hands or my face. John?
John, what is it?
Grace? I need something good.
Something's outside.
I need something good right now, okay?
Something out there.
Please. Please.
It's over here. Felt like.
Yeah. There she is. Looking amazing.
Things happened.
Oh my
I need
god.
you all to come with me.
Oh my god.
Something you need to see.
She is in control of those powers. Where are they going? Where has she been? Clarice, I knew she was going to be fine. What is happening and what is going on? And she's still Clarice, and is that like an apocalypse future? Oh my god, what? No, don't end like that. Oh, I don't know if you can see, I'm shaking. I can't feel my hands, my face has gone all tingly. Okay, I'm just gonna do my review while I still can't feel my hands, because maybe I'm manifesting mutant powers. Maybe it's so stressful. I'm not processing Reed dying. I mean, the opening of the episode, we had that flashback with the Strucker family on 7/15, 15/7, no, 7/15, that's how Americans do it. And and then we saw, like, you know, it was lots of Reed. Reed had that moment with Andy. I would have liked one more proper Reed and Lauren moment before the season ended, before Reed died. And then we saw the flashback that she talked about earlier in the season, where she talked about the night of the party when some boy tried to grab her and she panicked and freaked out and blew out all the windows, and then when she phoned home and then we saw it. And it happened slightly differently to the way Lauren remembered it in the way she told it, because she said that they had that conversation by the car, but, you know, just Reed... I never thought I would be this upset over Reed. Like, if in the pilot you told me, you know, Reed's gonna die, I'd have been like, throughout a lot of season 1, I can't lie, I used to joke, like, well, if someone in the show has to die, let it be one of the strong parents. But Reed as a character, I think he's been such an integral part of this show. He was such a moral centre, and I think, like, okay, I don't agree with everything he did when he was a prosecutor, but I believe he was doing it because he thought it was right. I don't think he was doing it to be cruel. And unlike Jace Turner, when he was presented with facts that didn't seem right, when he was presented with things, when he saw the truth, he put everything in him to do the right thing. That was always his guiding principle, and his family, and he did protect them. And I'm just so upset for Lauren and Andy, and I'm sorry, I thought I was okay. This show, I had a horrible feeling all episode that Reed was going to die. I mean, I can maybe hold out some crazy denial that maybe he's going to turn up next season, having just, you know, lost his memory and been blasted to France or something. But I don't somehow think that's going to happen. Oh, and I think Reed was such an important part of this family, because when Caitlin can lose herself a little bit to going reckless, she can lose herself. Reed brought everyone home and anchored them, and he was such an important anchor for Lauren, and Andy really needed him, and I'm glad that Andy came back this episode. I'm glad that Andy got to be there with his father and got to have that last connection and finish things on really good terms, and I'm so sorry. And I just, his sacrifice, like, he knew he was gonna die, and I really didn't believe his powers would kill him. I thought that scientist was wrong. I thought she was just, you know, a mutant hater, and the fact that he died, he knew it was gonna happen, and he wanted to sacrifice himself to save his family, to save mutants, to save the humans, to save everybody, and that's just... I'm really sorry that that's just a mess. My hands have got a little bit more feeling now, so that's good. And just that end montage with Lauren and Andy saying goodbye to him, right? This show, I'm so glad Reva is gone. She was everything that is wrong with the world. You know, she and Jace showed the two polar opposites of what is wrong with the world, willing to do despicable, awful things, willing to ruin the lives of so many people, destroy innocent lives, not actually caring about what is the right thing to do for your crazy plan. You know, what Reva wanted to do would not have worked. People say the underground have some stupid aim. Equality and peace is not a bloody stupid aim, because if that was, then the civil rights movements would not have happened. Then we wouldn't still be fighting for equality. People would just be saying, oh, let's all just, you know, just split up into different groups. And now I'm getting angry. Oh my god, I'm just an emotional, like, roller coaster. So yeah, I'm really glad Reva is gone, and Jace, I don't want him to wake up next season. Can he just die? I mean, or maybe he could be, maybe Esme can get Ryan to say that Jace was involved in all of it and that Jace killed innocent mutants, and then Jace can just wake up in prison and that's where he belongs. That's my plan for next season. Or we can make up without his memory and then he can just go be an annoying dude somewhere, but I don't have to worry about him. And then this episode, Lauren, I think, so Lauren's my favourite character, I've never denied this. Lauren and Andy being forced to use their powers. All season I've been saying that Esme is not as bad as her sisters. Something shifted in Esme. When they had that time apart, when she was with the Underground, she saw another way to be. And although she loves her sisters and is loyal to them, and she couldn't leave them potentially injured and hurt and dying or whatever, she had to stay with them. I knew that Esme had it in her to make the right choice, and she knew what she was doing was wrong, and she didn't stop them from destroying the Sentinel Services headquarters. But she did help them. She helped them not have to kill everyone they cared about. Thank God, because I couldn't. If Rita died because of Andy and Lauren or something, that would have been 10 times worse. But they were forced to destroy the entire Sentinel Services headquarters and kill so many innocent people. And I mean, at least this time it wasn't their choice as much as it was them, as much as it was destruction to their power, everything that Lauren has feared having to be, everything that Andy has pulled away from being, they were forced to do, and it was just horrible. And then the idea that they'd have had to attack their family, just, they need their dad after that. I might be recovered by season 3, you never know. But Esme, I'm trying to have a coherent train of thought here, I'm really sorry. Esme joining the Underground now, joining our group, I support that fully. I think she has a lot to make up for, more so than anyone else, but, you know, as long as you try and make up for it, as long as you try and do the right thing. You know, Esme she did what she thought was right, and I think especially the traumaticness of growing up the way they did, of then losing their 2 sisters when they tried to escape, she would have been even more determined to stay with her family, and the fact that she is now with the Underground is amazing. I'm really intrigued to see what's going to happen when she does come up against the Frosters in the future. And do we assume, I mean, Faye died, I hate Faye, so that's fine, but did some of those other mutants that were with the Inner Circle escape? There were other people that are out there somewhere, aren't there? So I guess there will still be bad mutants to have to come up against. But this season, how it ended out was actually that the Underground was right. The Underground had the right thing to do. The Inner Circle's way, it didn't work. It wouldn't have worked. It just caused a lot of suffering and death. The Morlock's plan, separating yourself and living like that, it's not going to work. We need to find a way to make the world a safe place for both mutants and humans. We need to find a way to break through the intolerance, because yeah, there are going to be bad mutants. There are going to be mutants who get their powers and murder people, just like there are bad humans. I'm not going to turn around and say, you know, oh, I just saw on the news, you know, there was that person in America who was going to do a white supremacist attack. Should we therefore, you know, all humans need to be locked up, all white people need to be locked up? I'll go turn myself in because, you know, I'm white, therefore I could be a terrorist, because that's the logic that people that hate mutants have. And I think equality, the Underground's way, it's what I believe in, and it's the hardest path, you know, it's not going to be easy, but I believe in, and I love that the heroics of our perfect, wonderful group have been recognised and the people want to come to them, and it's not going to be easy, and next season could take any form whatsoever. And then Clarice, we knew Clarice was going to be back. John, oh, this episode, I think he was willing to die. He'd lost Clarice, and like he said, what else can they do to me? If John had died saving everyone else, he would have died happy. I mean, not happy because no one wants to die, but I love him for not killing Jace, because it, like, if anyone deserved it, kind of Jace did, but John is a hero, and heroes don't, when they have the choice, when it isn't life or death, when it isn't kind of I shoot you or you shoot me, they don't kill, and John didn't. And I don't know what repercussions that might have next season. Oh, and then what else am I missing? So yeah, Lauren and Andy are going to have that on their conscience, but I hope they're able to not have it on their conscience, because it wasn't their fault. They wouldn't have done it. Andy left. Andy turned away from being that monster that he could have been, and Lauren was so scared of it, and she's just so good and true. And but Andy's even said he wants to use the Strucker power, the Fenris power, for good. So I believe in that. And you know what? I'm not going to complain if next season Reed turns up, but he's not going to, and that kills me, because he was my favourite Strucker parent, I can't lie. I think he's the one they needed, and he's the one Caitlin needed, and hopefully having both of the kids, Caitlin will start to calm down a bit. And I'm so sorry, genuinely, if you'd asked me a season ago, like, would I be this upset about Reed's death, I would have said no, but it's just, he deserved to be able to control his power, and to be able to be part of the Underground, and to see the world they're going to build, and to watch his kids continue to flourish and grow into amazing superheroes. Lauren especially. Andy's still a little bit more willing to hurt people, but I mean, those purifiers, you know, like, if they had to fight their way out of the purifiers, I wouldn't have been against that, you know, like hurting them, like John beat them up or whatever, and if any of them had died from one of his punches, it would have been like, well, you were the aggressors. But I think Lauren and Andy are still a little bit different in their beliefs, and that's still something they're going to have to work through. But I'm so glad our team were just a team. And we had that moment where Lorna admitted that she'd been part of the problem, that she'd been part of what destroyed the Underground, that she was sorry. And I think that's something that's just important, you know, people make mistakes. Lorna and Andy did what they believed was right, and I'm so glad they're home and they're all together, and that they were with the baby mom who's got to be with Dawn. Got to see Dawn again, and now we can just see her. And I don't know whether they'll keep her there to be safe, or whether they'll have her with them next season, but Marcus can visit her now. Marcus gets to be part of her life, and that means a lot. I think the way that Reed was built up all episode, from the flashbacks with Lauren and the scene with Andy, and then just Stephen Moyer is a brilliant actor. I'll stop making fun of his accent saying "suck it" in True Blood, because oh my goodness, like that scene when he said goodbye to Caitlin, and when he told her that he really knew his power would destroy him and that he had to sacrifice himself, it was just too much. He didn't say goodbye to Andy and to Lauren, and they had to find out. I hope Andy doesn't blame himself at all for that, because he was part of the Inner Circle, because it would have all happened without him. And just, the way that Lorna got through to Esme by pointing out rightfully that they as children were forced to use their powers against their will to do things that they hated, and that's what they did to Lauren and to Andy. I'm intrigued to see how Esme fits in with the rest of the group. I think they'll probably, I mean, as we saw, she's there, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with a mutant uprising that Reva started, but a mutant uprising with the right people in control, the right people in charge, could be brilliant and beautiful. And it could have been started a bloody other way that isn't so messy. And then Clarice came back looking amazing. I mean, very different. Where has she been all this time? And she, like, her portal was like a I don't know, like a sort of apocalypse world through there, but I mean, is she gone to the future? Is there an alternate, is she gone to an alternate world where mutants failed or something and they can learn something from it? Maybe she was going to the tower top where Reed wasn't, she found Reed. That would be nice. I'm really, really glad Clarice is back. It would have been nice to see her like hug John or something, but I'm just glad that she was back. And I like the idea of sort of, I mean, as much as Erg is really irritating me this season, I don't think he's a bad person. I think he did have noble, good aims. He just was a bit short-sighted with them. And so I'm glad that he came and helped, and that I'm glad that they're all sort of as a group together, and maybe they can do some brilliant, wonderful things. And oh god, I'm just heartbroken for Lauren, you know. I'm heartbroken for Lauren and for Andy and for Caitlin, obviously all three of them, but you know, Lauren's my favourite character and she had a really special bond with her father, and I'm just so upset. These actors are fantastic. I love this show. I'm so glad our family's back together. I can't say enough about how much I love the show. There isn't a bad actor on it. There isn't an actor that I think is slightly weak. There isn't anything. They're just fantastic and the characters are so strong and wonderful. And I know this show's renewal hasn't happened yet and it isn't guaranteed, but it has to be because this show is so good and they cannot leave me like this. So yeah, I'm going to go and cry for about 300 years. And then I've got to edit this reaction and I'll probably cry again. I guarantee I'll be crying again when I edit this reaction. And then this weekend one of my friends is coming over and they're going to watch the back half of the season. I will cry again. And then I'm going to finish working on some fan videos that I make and I will cry again. So yeah, this season has been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to anybody that has been watching my reactions with me the whole time. It means so much whenever I get a comment from anybody. I love talking to you about it. It's just, this show is special and I love it. And rest in peace, Reed. You were a hero. Thank you for watching.